insights, picks, results. This is Wizard Sports Picks. Beyond the Lines.
Hey, what's going on, everyone? And welcome into another exciting edition of Beyond the Lines, presented by Wizard Sports Picks. I am your host, Lock Wagers, and I have a free WNBA play for you on Tuesday, as well as an NFL futures play coming up. As we all know, we're all excited about this upcoming football season, both college and NFL. So we're going to get things kicked off, started right with a free NFL futures play. But before we do get into those two different plays, I want to ask you all, please like this video, subscribe to this YouTube channel, and then head on over to wizardsportspick.com, where you'll find all of the great handicappers premium plays over there. They're giving out free plays over there as well. Great breakdown, great analysis on each of those plays for some great handicappers. So again, that is wizardsportspick.com. Now, without further ado, let's take a look at some WNBA action for Tuesday. We're going to head over to the game between the New York Liberty and the Indiana Fever, visiting the Indiana Fever over there in Indiana. So when I was breaking this game down, to me, this seems like a game of pace, and one is pace and one is offensive engine, in my opinion. The Fever coming to this game, they're averaging right at 96 points per game. And Kelsey Mitchell is just, I mean, what can't she do? She's currently riding, I think it's 16 consecutive games with 20-plus points. You take that in the backcourt, you combine that with Caitlin Clark running the point, putting up almost 22. I think she's at 21.6. Throw in 8.1 assists per game. That's second in the league behind Alyssa Thomas. Indiana's offense, they play at an elite tempo. And they beat their opponents up on defense before the defense can even get set. So that fast pace of Indiana is something that I took into account. The other thing I mentioned was the offensive engine that is this New York Liberty here recently. They've won 4 straight, 4 of their last 5 as well, and I believe 7 of their last 10. One of those did come in that July 30th game against this Indiana Fever team. But the Liberty are averaging 90.1 points per game. And of course, they're led by Breanna Stewart, 21.6 points per game. You throw in 8.5 rebounds per game. New York, they although the tempo isn't the same as Indiana, New York really relies on just methodical ball movement. Every pass is for a purpose. They do like the high and low action. They're running through Jonquel Jones in the post, Jonquel Jones on the perimeter. So there's where you get the offensive engine that I call of the New York Liberty. One of the main deciding things for me here is Indiana is still vulnerable on defense. They are, especially when it comes to the defensive glass. They don't have many defensive rebounds per game. And what that does is that creates second chance points for their opponents. So I factored in the defensive rebounding along with perimeter defense. This Fever team has given up over 90 points a game. So as I mentioned, the Liberty, they do hold a slight defensive rating edge. They're giving up 87.5 points per game. Now, again, I mentioned it. Now, in this last matchup, Indiana smoked these girls 108-88. That's 20. I ain't the best at math, but I know that's a 20-point BTA. If you don't know what that means, Google it. So we also have a Liberty revenge spot here that I'm going to try to take advantage of. These same two teams do meet up again this Saturday in New York. Factor that in as well. So with all that being said, I'm looking at this line. I think this line is a little bit too high. Do I think the Fever win? Possibly. Do I think the Liberty cover the 4.5? Yes, I do. So my play on that game is going to be the New York Liberty plus the 4.5 points versus the Indiana Fever. So there's your free WNBA play. we mentioned before, everyone, especially on our team, is super excited about the NFL and college football starting up. So I kind of want to get things rolling. I'm going to throw out an NFL team's future play on team wins, and I'm going to try to break this down best I can, best that I come up with. And you guys have your own opinion. This is what I play, but I will say this: I really, really do like this play. So the team I'm looking at is going to be the Atlanta Falcons. Do I think Atlanta Falcons are even going to win their division? Possibly. Possibly. You look at teams over there like Carolina, Tampa Bay, New Orleans could be a big one there in the NFC South. But I looked at the Falcons. I realized the Falcons, or didn't realize, but keep in mind the Falcons are bringing in Kevin Stefanski as their head coach. They've also got a new offensive coordinator in Tommy Rees. That gives this team, in my opinion, it gives them an upgrade on offense. The Falcons won 8 games last season. In my opinion, Kevin Stefanski is way better than what was his name? Rashad, whatever his name, the previous coach for Atlanta. Kevin Stefanski is way, way better than him. Now, Atlanta does retain their defensive coordinator in Jeff Albright. So that, they maintain that continuity on the defensive ball. And speaking of Atlanta's defense, they were playing really, really good at the end of last season. Offensively, again, getting back to Stefanski, he is a run-heavy play-action scheme caller, which that is, in my opinion, that is tailor-made to maximize what you're going to get out of Bijan Robinson, out of a really, really good offensive line that the Falcons have. That's also going to take pressure off of the quarterback position. Now, I said quarterback position because right now I'm unsure if it's going to be Tua or is it going to be Penix. Not sure, but either way, that offensive line, this play calling for Stefanski and Bijan in that backfield, it's going to take pressure off of that quarterback position. I looked at their schedule. Their schedule does present some soft spots in it. I mentioned before some teams in the NFC South, the Panthers. So there's 2 games. You're looking at the Falcons. I'm sorry, not the Falcons, the Saints. Maybe they split with them. You're looking at Tampa Bay. I'm curious to see where Tampa Bay lands because there seems to be plenty of turmoil over there with Baker Mayfield wanting his money. You got my big guy asking for a trade. I can't remember his name. Vita Vea asking for a trade. So not sure where their mindset is. So I think Atlanta can at least split with those as well. So when you combine that top tier backfield, you got some upgraded play calling, and in my opinion, a weak division. Man, go on and give me this Atlanta Falcons alt team total of over 6.5. Again, this team won 8 games last year. They upgraded their head coach to a better one, in my opinion. Better play calling, strong ass running back. This 6.5, I think this is way too low. It's only priced at -125. So I'm going to take that. Give me the Atlanta Falcons to go over 6.5 wins this season. Maybe even throwing an NFC South title on there if you want to take a look at that. So there we have it. That's our show for this Tuesday. Just to recap real quick, on Tuesday, I'm in the WNBA. I'm going to be taking the New York Liberty plus the 4.5 against the Indiana Fever. And then for an NFL future, we're going to be on the Atlanta Falcons over 6.5 wins. So I thank you all so much. Just a reminder, please like this video, subscribe to this channel. And until next time, people, let's get this cash.